Well, good morning, YTPC world, and to all our brothers and sisters. We are going to wake some guy named Matt. He promised us a review, and I'm afraid he's sleeping in a touch. There's Sleeping Beauty. Shall we give him a rude awakening? Let's just put some light on the subject. He's gonna hate this. Matthew William McLaughlin, Shites. What time do you call this? Morning, Mr. McClough.
Somebody shoot the light.
No, come on, wake up, wake up. You got things to do today. Shake a leg.
This is the camera.
You're on YTPC World, so up and at 'em. Because it's review time, honey. Good morning.
It's hot.
Well, coffee's meant to be hot, silly.
I tell you what. Why don't y'all watch this? And just watch it. I'll be with you in a minute. Okay, so I'm awake. I've got the coffee here. Let's see if we can. Ooh, nice black coffee. Sweetened only because was brewed by the lovely Duchess of Cigarello. The stick I will be reviewing for you is the M by Macanudo. Now, my brain's not awake, y'all. I gotta do my cheats, okay? Damn. We got dead shit falling all over, guys. The M, the country of origin is the Dominican Republic. The filler is Nicaraguan. The binder is Filipino. And the wrapper is in Indonesia from Basuki. This is the Toro that is 6 inches by the length and a ring gauge of 50. Now what I do know about this is that it came out at the IPCPR in 2018. Oh, it's got a nice, as the acorns are falling, it's got a nice cocoa smell. Not too dry, not too oily. It's a nice comfortable sheen. So what you say we fire this sumbitch up and see where it takes us. And of course, how can you smoke an M without lighting it with a Macanudo Inspirado torch lighter? So I can tell you right off the light, I am getting not too many flavors off the smoke, but I do feel a chocolatey, not feel, but taste a chocolatey resin on my lips. So let's try and focus on the cigar itself. Now, definitely a lot of smoke output. That sweetness on my lips, I'm thinking it's going to be sweet. And it came out right away with some sweet cream, it's a little bit of sweet chocolate. There's some earthy tones in there that's not as rough as I'm used to. It almost seems like everything's real sweet on this. There's a whole mix of flavors that I'm getting right off the light. So why don't we smoke this down by the thirds, and I'll give you my impressions. So right now I want to take this time beforehand to apologize to a very good friend of mine. Micah Howard is his name. Good friend of mine. Even though he served in the Marine Corps, yes, he's a Marine, from what I understand. Clemson orange is his favorite crayon color to eat. I almost, this morning when the Duchess woke me up, I almost belted it out then, but I gotta say, woke up this morning, whiskey still on my breath. Said yesterday I wasn't gonna drink, but I did. Should I go more? I don't know. Hard to wake up and just belt something like that out first thing in the morning. That is Drowning by Micah Howard, and I want to say he's out in East Tennessee now. Miss you, brother. At any rate, back to this cigar. So much sweetiness. Is that a word, sweetiness? It's like every bit of the sweetness wants to be a number one. And I'm loving it. Tell you the truth, I'm loving it. Excuse me, anybody who knows me, and the Duchess will confirm this, I like to have a little bit of coffee with my sugar in the morning. This is a perfect pairing to go with it. And now and again, I'll apologize because autumn time with the pollen counts coming up, right before everything goes dormant, it's getting to my throat, it's getting to my sinuses, so I do apologize on that. Definitely a mouthful of sweet cedar on that one. The body is mild. Nice to wake up with. If you're not one that wants to go full on with nicotine first thing in the morning, you don't want to go with a medium to full or a full bodied cigar, You want to start your day off nice and mellow, like I have. This M is definitely a good way to go. The coffee's getting to me. I'm getting the jitters. Alrighty. I wasn't really thinking. I forgot to check the time. But you can see we're entering, or almost halfway, excuse me, not entering, we're about halfway through the second third. And the sweetness is kind of dying off, more traditional tobacco, leathery, cedar, earthy tones. It's got a little bit of sweetness, you know, like, oh goodness, what would you say? Like when you were a kid and we still had the powdered chocolate powder for your chocolate milk. It's got a lot of that. I've gone a bit fast. You can see the burn line, it definitely is not razor sharp. But that's because I've been smoking it a bit quick. First cigar of the day. I wanna get a little something into my system to help out with the caffeine, you know. I've got no complaints of this. It's a good morning stick. Facebook going off on me. So anyway, I'm actually going to take this time to, I don't normally take the band off this soon, but it was a little loose, so might as well just pull it off. And I'll put it off to the side, so, see, look, that one went loud. So here we go. We all know it's Smoking the M by Macanudo. Stick around as we get into the final third. So what I am noticing is that it does have quite a bit of smoke output. So if you'll excuse me for just a second here, I'm going to turn on the extractor fan just so we can get things going. And I don't know why you'd want to, but this way you can see my face a little more clearly. Did you miss me? I'm about to enter the final third here, and I'm perplexed, to put it mildly, because although the sweetness is still there, it has diminished so much it's not even funny. It's almost like the sweetness is an afterthought now rather than right there smacking you in your lips. Why don't I get further into the final third, and then I'll let you know exactly what I think. So here's what it is. You go through the stores everywhere now, they've got masks that look like me. Everybody starts looking like me this time of year. I love it. Then comes November 1st, and all of your Halloween masks go away, and once again I become the scary old guy. However, speaking of old guy, the day before Halloween, that's a Wednesday, y'all, I will become 1 year older. And that means I'll get 1 year closer to qualifying for a senior's discount wherever I go. And let me tell you something. She's trying to be quiet, but why bother? You already woke me up. Sheesh. Stick around for my final thoughts of the M. The M. The M by Macanudo. So as you can see, I'm into the final third. Just about finished with the entire cigar. Go figure. Nice way to wake up and start your day. Let me tell you, it's some definitely some creamy notes and some cedar right there as your flavors in the final third. And you want to talk about a turnaround from the very beginning. The sweetness is just a very slight hint now. Oh my goodness, wow. It still has some leathery notes in there, some earthy tones. Just little hints of it, you know. There's a few others that you can't really say, hey, that flavor's there. Alrighty then. I think my morning coffee's gotten to me. Whew. Now, in doing my homework as I've been smoking this cigar, it looks like the M will retail for about $8 a stick. I saw it here, and it's just about $160 for a box. So I'm thinking it might come in boxes of 20s in the Toro size. So, I wouldn't say that it is a must-have, go-to, gotta have it. Yeah, that is not. I wouldn't say that. However, I will say for the price point, it is a very nice stick to have in your humidor should you decide you'd like to have a cigar first thing in the morning. I will not see you, but you'll see the Duchess, who stepped out of the room for a second. You'll see her tomorrow with an all-new episode of Commentary of the Duchess. Like I said, she's up to something, and I think there'll be at least a Yabo or two. Hopefully not much more than that. As my birthday approaches. And you'll definitely see me back here next week with an all-new cigar. I think I'm on a cigar review next week. An all-new cigar review. From yours truly, some guy named Matt. As the Duchess would tell you, may you find peace at the end of your smoke. Happy smoking.